Hi, this is Judy Morio, and this is the World of Book Reviews. And tonight we're going to be reviewing some very interesting books. One of them is a book called The Dream Giver. This is a book by Bruce Wilkinson, and it's a parable. As you know, lately I've come across several parables that I really liked. Parables are like stories that aren't real stories, but they have points. And this one is about a man by the name of Ordinary who lives in the land of the familiar. And so this man named Ordinary lives in the land of the familiar, and he wants to be a somebody, but he feels like a nobody. And what happens is we identify with this book. It's amazing how many people I have talked to about the book, and they've said, oh my goodness, that story sounds like me. I'm just an ordinary person, and I live in my familiar life. I'm not good at stepping out of my comfort zone. So in the book, Ordinary steps out of his comfort zone, and he takes an adventure. And on this adventure, he comes across all kinds of people. He comes across bullies. He comes across champions. He comes across people on this adventure, and these are the same kind of people that you and I will relate to as we go through life. We find that we deal with people who are not on our side. There are people who are difficult, and then there are other people who are our champions, who are like mentors and tell us how we can be all that we can be. And then he comes upon the land of the anybodies, and the anybodies also want to be somebodies. And so I think you're going to find it really fascinating, because even though it's full of life lessons, a lot of stories about things that you and I deal with every day. I mean, how many times do we have to step out of our comfort zone in a day? I don't like stepping out of my comfort zone. I don't like it when I'm confronted by someone. I don't like it when I have to deal with conflict. I don't like it when I have to go somewhere that I'm unknown. And we all do that. And that's what this man named Ordinary does in this book. And he has quite a travel. Now, Bruce Wilkinson is an incredible author, and he tells a story like nobody else. I mean, his stories are just fantastic. He wrote The Prayer of Jabez as well, so if you've read that book, you're going to love this book. It's called The Dream Giver, and it's about how the dream giver actually gives us all a dream. And many of us don't even realize that we've been given this dream until we get much older in life. And so do we get the dream when we're born, or do we get the dream when we're older? We're going to be back in just a minute, and we'll talk a little bit more about that dream.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lee Metz, CEO and founder of Skin Fitness here in Las Vegas. We've been serving Las Vegas for over 17 years. We're proud to announce we just won 2017 Spa of the Year by Image International. That's the skincare company of the Miss Universe pageant. We offer exclusive treatments like our Time Eraser facial, which uses multiple modalities and literally erases time. Our Pore Purge, which is the ultimate in hygiene. And our Fire and Ice facial, which literally removes and soothes the skin at the same time. Come see us at our new location here in Village Square. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Welcome back. This is the World Book Reviews. I'm Judy Morio, and we are talking about the book The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson. And one of the things we were questioning just a moment ago was whether or not we are given the dream before we're born, or if we get the dream somewhere along the path, or even when we're older. And what happens, I think, many times is we are kind of born with the dream. We grow up with the dream, but then life happens, and we get carried away into life and all of the problems and issues and challenges and things, and many of us forget about our dream. And it isn't until we get much older that we sometimes realize, ooh, I really wish I had done, or I wish I had been involved. Or, I mean, I look at my own life and I think, you know, when I was a child, I used to like to draw and paint, and I didn't do it any until I grew up and I got older and I got sick, and then the doctor said, go and learn to paint. And now it's like, it is my dream. And when I'm painting, it's everything to me. I paint wonderful pictures, and they turn out really well. And one of the things I really like about the book is it makes you realize that, yes, this was my dream, and I do need to take the time for it and to do it while I still have the time. And in the back of the book, the the last quarter of the book, it talks about the dream coach, and then he actually coaches you in finding your own dream, in discovering what it is that you really, really want. So if you know what your dream is, are you living it? Are you doing it? Because if you aren't, the coach is going to help you get there. And if you are, wonderful. You're also going to find out whether or not that dream is something you've always had or it's something that's new to you. I think you're going to love this book. Like I said, Bruce Wilkinson is a wonderful, wonderful writer. He's a wonderful person. He pretty much does what he talks about whenever he tells you that you need to help other people become all they can become. This is a man who does that. I had the good fortune to live in Johannesburg, South Africa when he moved there, and he was quite an inspiration to the people in Johannesburg because of his stories and because of his belief in a power larger than all of us and because of his ability to help people accomplish their dreams. It is a parable. It's written about this man called Ordinary, and yet I find that I can really identify with them because even though sometimes we are extraordinary, we don't realize it. So many of us think, well, I'm just an ordinary person, and we don't realize that we really have had extraordinary lives. I know I have, and I hope you have too. So thank you for joining us on the World of Book Reviews. I give this a 5-star. This is a book you should definitely read. So if you haven't read it yet, go to Amazon or to your local bookstore and pick up a copy. It's called The Dream Giver.
Are you frustrated and wasting time searching for high-quality education and entertainment and not finding it? Stop wasting your time. We've got your solution. Our 3 dynamic and unique online TV shows provide you with high-quality and easy-to-find content. Everything from business skills and self-development to book and movie reviews and everything in between. At akexpertstv.com, you'll find high-quality experts in their field, in one place, at no cost to you. Visit www.akexpertstv.com today.